Tail of the tape in this light heavyweight co-main event. The big difference on this one is going to jump right out at you. Brian Imes, 6'5". Ryan Antle, only 5'9". Imes fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri, Fight University. Antle fights out of Davenport, Iowa, Militich Fighting Systems.
In the tradition of martial arts, bow.
I think that's one of my favorite referee instructions of all times. Not quite sure if that was some kind of get in your head psych out by Brian Imes trying to psych out Ryan Antle, or if he just couldn't hear the ref. Either way, it definitely would have gotten my head because it was strange. So it's kind of this leaning forward. Can you hear what he's saying to you? That was Imes asking Antle, can you hear what he's saying? Because I'm listening. Both fighters coming to the center of the cage. Nice loose style from the tall man. Feeling each other out, measuring their distance. Antle's going to have to get inside. Nice flying knee there from Imes as he goes into the Muay Thai clinch, letting those knees go. Antle's going to have to find out how to get inside, not this way. He's got to get into some kind of clinch and make this thing dirty and ugly, because Imes is going to have the reach all day long at 6'5". Antle only 5'9". Antle not offering much in response to these many knees so far from Imes. Imes able to pull the head down. Antle trying to keep postured up. Imes round comes in. There's got to be a penalty. There's got to be a price to pay for this clinch. You got to show Imes that you're willing to trade. So far, not much being offered up in response to Imes' knees. Nice uppercut now from Antle. Back to the relentless knees of Brian Imes here in the first round. If you just joined us, you're watching Global Proving Grounds on the United Fight Alliance Network. Glad you joined us. I'm Jay Adams. A great night of fights here in Global Proving Grounds. This is our co-main event on the evening. It's a light heavyweight matchup between Brian Imes and Ryan Antle, scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. And if you're just tuning in now, this is exactly what you would have seen for the last 2 or 3 minutes. It's been all Brian Imes in the Muay Thai clinch. Global Proving Grounds, very proud and excited to announce our Worldwide Fight League and also our new reality show, Warrior Island, created by James Jefferson, directed by Hollywood veteran Ben Perry. Going to put 16 elite fighters on an island in the Pacific Ocean. And you, the fan, are going to select who gets onto that island. Very exciting concept. If you want to find out more about it, go to globalprovingground.com. There you can find out all about Warrior Island. Flying knee now from Brian Imes. And I'm a little bit surprised, frankly, that Ryan Antle hasn't offered up anything. Clearly, the referee's not going to stop the action. Brian Imes is plenty active. And it's incumbent upon Ryan Antle to try to stop this action. But he's just taking a beating right now. Not sure why he's not spinning out. He might just not be able to. It's hard to imagine Brian Imes' forearms being that strong that a big guy like Ryan Antle at 206 pounds can't twist out of this. Oh, eats that right knee. Now a left to the midsection. I haven't been able to keep count, but I would venture to say that's over 100 knees from Brian Imes in the first round alone. Finally, Ryan Antle says enough is enough, and he presses Brian Imes against the cage, but Imes spins right back out, right back into the Muay Thai clinch. And will he let the knees go again? Certainly. There goes the left, and another left. Well over 100 knees offered by Brian Imes. And Brian says, I can do this all day long. But he did eat that right. There's been 2 or 3 nice, short, clipping right-hand uppercuts offered by Ryan Antle. Not enough of them, but at least he's offering something up, and they have connected. So Ryan Antle is in there. He's trying. He's trying to fight back. Brian Imes decides to let the hands go now. He's got the reach advantage, spinning back elbow. And now a right knee, and finally Antle grabs the leg. He's shooting the single now. Let's see if Antle can try to really take Imes down in a convincing fashion that might allow him to steal the round in the waning moments. He's going to have to be very, very devastating if he wants to steal this round. However, Imes with the beautiful sprawl, stuffing the takedown and now pounding the back of Ryan Antle's head to end round number 1. Clearly, a Brian Imes round. $10-9 at least, maybe even $10-8, just on nothing being offered whatsoever from Ryan Antle. So possibly a 10-8 first round for the tall man. And he comes out aggressively here in the second round. Great push kicks. And now pinning Antle up against the cage, letting the hands go. Another push kick. Third push kick. And a flying right knee. Nothing being offered back from Antle. Knees all day long from the tall man.
Left leg, right leg, left body.
Folks here in Branson, Missouri, loving this light heavyweight co-main event on the evening. Brian Imes in the black trunks with red and green trim versus Ryan Antle. It's Brian versus Ryan. And right now Ryan is on the losing end of the stick. Ryan Antle has not been able to get any offense going. Very frustrating night for Ryan Antle. He has eaten so many knees here in this fight. Well over 100 knees offered from Brian Imes, Kansas City, Missouri, fighting out of Fight University. Ryan Antle not able to get the offense going. Not sure what types of adjustments he got from his corner in between rounds, and the referee finally breaks up the action. Regardless of what advice and adjustments Ryan Antle was given in his corner, he's not been able to implement them. And these are the nights that are frustrating for a fighter. You come in, you got a good game plan, you've trained, you had a good camp, you feel good, and you just cannot implement your will. Brian Imes is just one of those awkward fighters. He's tall, he's gangly, he's rangy, he's got all kinds of offense. He's an absolute freak for the sport. He's passionate about the sport in every way. He's nice shot there by Ryan Antle, and an even better stuff from Brian Imes. Brian Imes has fought shark fights, Bellator Fighting Championship, Titan Fighting. He's been on a lot of big shows. He's a huge MMA fan. He's an MMA writer. He's a promoter. He's an apparel owner. He's a trainer. He's a matchmaker. Brian Imes is involved with MMA in every single level. And right now, he's got blood. It looks like from the left elbow of Antle. Hard to tell where that came from, but right now Antle is just in a world of trouble. Brian Imes looking to secure the rear naked choke. He's got the right arm almost under the chin of Antle. Now he's looking to tighten it up. Antle's in trouble. Antle's in a lot of trouble. He has no answer, and he taps out at 3 minutes and 2 seconds of the second round. Brian Imes showing all kinds of respect to Ryan Antle. but it was Brian Imes night. And here's a replay with the choke. Sinking in that choke, Brian Imes. Beautiful finish. Textbook MMA. What a great night for the tall man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bout ends at 3 minutes and 2 seconds of the second round. We have a tap out. Your winner by submission via rear naked choke, Brian Imes.